This week on the Unqualified Gamers Podcast, we celebrate Labor Day and Helldivers updates and drops on Xbox. Yeah. Episode 134. I did check on YouTube. No, I checked on YouTube. Of the Unqualified Gamers Podcast. Welcome, Kai. How are we doing?
You know, I'm alive. The wife is struggling a bit. I think Kailani is as well. With the they both have whooping cough. I think we might have talked about this. I don't know if I've talked about it on the podcast or not yet, but they're both struggling there quite a bit. So, and she's not happy because, imagine being on the verge of having a baby and then not being able to breathe. So,
and every time you cough, she probably pees her pants.
Yeah, well, pretty much. I can scare her. She pees her pants. She could be out in public. She pees her pants, right? Right. She also doesn't want to go into labor because obviously you go into labor while you can't breathe. Bigger problem there. You know what I mean?
Oh, shit, yeah. Man.
So she's really hoping she can get past this before Ayana comes. And we'll see. We're hoping, we're praying, we'll see what happens. But
there's
not much we can do either. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah.
Hopefully.
There's not much we can do. It kind of really sucks. So,
Yeah.
It is what it is. But how are things on that end?
Well, you might have a baby by next episode, though. It's possible.
It's possible. Yeah, it is possible.
It's possible.
Yeah.
I'm doing good, man. I got I had to stop and get stuff to smoke some ribs tonight. Tomorrow at work, we're having like a barbecue contest.
Oh, that's legit.
And I'm gonna smash it with my ribs. Probably gonna win. Pretty sure.
If you don't win, I'm gonna be upset. Do you get like an award or anything like that? Reward?
You get a trophy, I guess, and okay. I'm collaborating with my boss because he signed up for it and he doesn't have a grill. But he's the boss, so he signed up. He was like, "I'll figure it out." But then I was like, just go together. He bought the ribs. I bought everything else. Girlfriend's up there right now, soaking them in apple juice.
Right. What are you going to use as a binder?
So I'm not going to use a binder. I'm not gonna. I don't use a binder on my ribs. The way I do my ribs is
you're going to give out secrets. That's okay. The competition will be done.
Yeah. It'll be okay. So basically, let them soak them for, I don't know. Usually it would be like overnight, but I'm going to throw them in at midnight. So they'll soak from right now, which is 5 p.m. till midnight. I'll dry them off. I'll put them in the smoker, or I'll season them with, my array of seasonings that I'm going to use. And then I'll put them on the smoker at 12. And at 3, I will wrap. 3 a.m., I will come down and I will wrap them. And then at 5 a.m., I will take them off the grill and unwrap them. And I will lightly glaze barbecue sauce on them.
So you're going to be tired for work, but it won't matter because the boss is on your team.
Yeah, no, it's cool. No, it's cool. Boss is on my team. Yeah, pretty much. It shouldn't take me too long to go down and wrap them. And then when I'll just wake up an hour, usually wake up at 6 to go to work. I go to work. I'd be at work at 7. It's 8 minutes away. So I will just get up at 5 instead of 6 tomorrow. That'll be the worst part of it. So, yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good. I use, like a Kansas City style barbecue sauce. A lot of people might not agree with that.
I know what you're talking about.
But it's a thinner sauce. And like I said, I just like to glaze it, and then I'll bring the rest of the bottle so people can put it on if they want. Some people don't like it, some people do. If you just lightly glaze it, like at 5, and then every 20 minutes I'll lightly glaze it till 6, so 3 times.
Okay.
And then it'll get like almost like a tacky, sticky top to it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. That's just the way I do it.
That's good ribs, especially if you can get that outside like candied almost.
That's what I mean. Like candies it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's crispy, but it's not like hard to chew type of stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It basically, usually when I do it, you literally grab a bone and twist it, and then you can pull the bone right out. You gotta twist it though. I don't like it when you can just grab the bone and it falls off. Like that's too much.
It just makes it harder to eat.
Yeah. I like to.
Yeah, it's stupid. Fall off the bone stuff. That's dumb.
hey, it's good. People like different things. I'm not shitting on anybody's. That's how they do it. I was gonna do poor man's burnt ends too, which is a chuck roast, and you make burnt ends out of it. But like, I already am not going to get any sleep tonight, so
don't hurt yourself.
Don't really want to add.
to.
Yeah, I don't really want to add to it. So yeah.
Well, tomorrow I'm going to be. So I've got a full day of work like normal, but afterwards I'm supposed to meet up with John, and we're going to start putting in some walls at the brick and mortar for Moody's Brewing. Moody's Brewing. So that hopefully we're hoping that'll be open by November. I mean, no guarantees, no promises. That's our goal.
Yeah. Right.
But I mean, until then, you can of course go to moodysbrewing.com, get your tea there. You can use UGP 10, get 10% off your total. Right. Which you should be having your tea soon.
It might be in the mailbox. It's possible.
Hopefully it's in the mailbox. I mean, you're going to have your banana.
If not, I'll probably have it tomorrow.
You'll have it before the next episode. So let us know by the next episode if you like that bourbon barrel tea.
I will.
I feel like you will. I really.
I'll fire it up this weekend.
And don't forget to ask your girl how she likes the chamomile tea.
Well, I'm going to try that too.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me. Let's be real. I bought it. It's my tea.
Well, that's fine. I thought you got the chamomile for her to try. I didn't realize you both were doing it. That's on me.
If she wants more, she could buy her own bottle. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, we went to Sam's Club last night.
No, it's Labor Day.
She went to Sam's Club last night, made me pay for the bill. So
pass.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
No, she can buy her own tea at that point.
Yeah, I had softball practice last night as well.
Don't say it like that was too. Sounds like you're part of a JV girls team or something.
We might as well be. We're not looking good, man. We're not looking good. We have one of the ladies in our office is, I don't know if she's a youth softball coach or I know her daughter plays softball. Her daughter came and practiced with us last night.
She beat every single one of you.
Let's just say if she was on the team, we'd be a lot better probably. But she coached us a little bit. She was not impressed.
That's pretty
impressed.
That's pretty sad. When someone has to bring in their daughter to teach you how to play.
Well, she was like coaching us while her daughter like ran the bases and stuff, you know. And let's just say that neither one of them were very impressed with our team.
Perfect.
Maybe why we're 0-2, I don't know, you know. But
someone's got.
We're here. We're here. We show up. We have fun.
Well, I mean, speaking of Owen, actually, it has nothing to do with Owen. How do you lead it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Battlefield has some changes for launch, which I don't know if have you been following anything with Battlefield, Call of Duty, all that good stuff?
I'm going to be honest. I've been very busy with work this week. I did play some Escape from Tarkov, and I did update Schedule 1 because I'm interested in getting into that again and trying it with the new updates. But other than that, I've just seen what's come across my TikTok feed, which honestly, I haven't even watched much of that. So I did see that like there's a lot of people. So our comments were like super heavily like shitting on me about saying that
it's normal day.
Not to it's normal. But I said basically like don't count your sheep before they hatch or whatever. Yeah, don't count
your chickens.
Don't count your chickens before they hatch. It could be some chicken eggs or some sheep eggs. I don't know. But anyway, So I thought. I said that there's going to be people that are going to play Call of Duty no matter what, and the comments shit on me. But all the videos I'm seeing are people saying, "Dude, Call of Duty's not going anywhere." Blah blah blah. So
that's not what I've been seeing. I mean, people are saying that Call of Duty is there and whatever have you. I guess we can switch from Battlefield to Call of Duty because I mean we got both on there. So
well, we can bounce off of both right now. I'm just saying.
I don't need you yelling at me.
I've seen
do it however we do it. Okay.
I've seen more pro Call of Duty than I have pro Battlefield.
Bro, I've looked at like everything, even ads on TikTok buy Call of Duty for Call of Duty. I have seen more negative comments in that ad than I have.
I've not been checking comments.
Okay. Check comments because you would think that the video is being positive, and it might be. The video could be very positive.
The video seems positive towards Call of Duty.
Towards Call of Duty. Sure, I've seen that too. But when you go into the comments, complete opposite. A lot of times it's like, nah, fam, BF6. Like this guy, and then like people are like, well, we can see who is being paid by Call of Duty.
Listen, I'm not buying this Call of Duty. It's not going to happen. I refuse. I'm not going to do it. I am going to buy Battlefield.
Okay, I've already bought Battlefield, so
yeah.
Don't tell the wife.
So no, we won't.
So Black Ops 7, they announced the release date. They talked about carry forward. So initially, what was going to happen was all the skins and everything from 6 was going to carry to 7.
Yes.
They've changed that because apparently like
The
the fans
skins
are
aren't
very,
going to carry.
so fans apparently were outraged with like especially the American Dad and Beavis and
The
Butthead
Beavis and
skins and
Butthead.
stuff
Yeah,
like
I know that. I know they don't like those.
hated them. So those
Yeah.
aren't going to carry over unless you're playing Warzone. Warzone they will carry over. But the
yeah.
XP tokens and the gobblegums will carry over to your
Oh, I've
Battlefield
got
7.
hundreds.
Yeah, I don't have any.
Yeah.
Maybe I have
Hundreds.
XP tokens. I don't know. I don't play work here
Yeah.
to play enough. But at least the skins are no longer going to be carrying forward for the
Well,
game.
in
Warzone it will,
multiplayer, yeah,
yeah, multiplayer it
So,
won't.
I heard that the like Beavis and Butthead skins are for sweats, is what I was told by
Well, I'm
Reap and
pretty much
Becky.
any sort of skin like that. Like when you have like a bright, vibrant skin, that's usually a sweat. Somebody who's trying to play casual or just trying to get wins in and not be like extremely overly sweaty aren't trying to make themselves stand out. When you have a Beavis and Butthead skin or American Dad skin, you stand like you're bright. You're beyond bright. You're standing out. There's no way to hide it.
Yeah,
so,
the thing I hated about the Beavis and Butthead skins was you could shoot like the top of their head and there's no hitbox. It was pissing me off because I'm like, I know I domed that guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I know I domed him. And
well, I mean, his hair isn't doming, but I get what you're saying. But
yeah, but like you see the top of their head, like right here, right here, like they're dead. Like if you shoot them to the top. But yeah, there were several times where I really got screwed, I think. But
yeah, no, I understand. And I know that they're going to have. I think we talked about this last week. They're doing 3 of the exact same the maps again that they're remaking, and then they're supposed to have like 18 maps on launch or whatever have you. So like,
but it was 18, and then 3 of those were remakes, I believe.
18 with 3 being remakes, and however many of the guns were right. Yeah, so I mean, they have. People are like, oh my goodness, they're going to bring back hijack and whatever, and it's like, okay, this is like the 4th time they've brought it back. Stop being excited for the same stuff that you keep getting. And sometimes the maps are even in Battlefield 6 that they're bringing back and stuff like that. It's like, why are you getting excited over that? But Battlefield, so here's one thing that players from Call of Duty were getting mad about in Battlefield, or what they're upset about with Battlefield's change. So Battlefield, after the beta and watching a lot of the reviewing of the beta, are going to be nerfing the movement.
Yep,
so you're going to have a slower horizontal speed. Your slide to jump action is going to be slower. And then there's going to be a penalty for consecutive jumps. And a lot of that comes from... Yeah, so a lot of that comes from Call of Duty players that were coming over to Battlefield. They were obviously doing like the slide cancel jumping and starting to kill people. They were doing a lot of like double, like jumping off of one thing to another and just like kind of bouncing around the map as they were shooting people. Or they like jump around a corner and be like turning and just shooting people. I did see some videos where like they would slide jump, and then when they ate, so if you were to naturally be running and jump in ADS, your aim would be a little off. But if you did like a slide jump ADS, your aim would stay true. So that's supposed to be...
they got to be careful because they don't want to make it too difficult for COD players because they want the COD players to come over. So
here's the biggest argument though, is they don't, and this is what a lot of people are saying, is don't COD my Battlefield. This is not
I get that.
The point of having COD players come over to Battlefield is A, experience Battlefield, but B, go back to the basics of the games where it's not about who has the best movement or who can pretty much like exploit as much of the game as possible to get shots off. Like, it's supposed to be a tactical game. It's not.
There's definitely like movement kings and stuff. Like I'm all for like getting rid of the slide canceling for Battlefield. Like it's made for COD. Like I get that. I just don't want them to go too far to where like
I understand like keeping the ability to slide and stuff like that. But I like the fact that your slide to jump is going to be slower, so you can't just slide.
There's always going to be a way. Somebody's always going to figure out a way.
But to say that there's always going to be a way doesn't mean you don't try and stop what you can. You know what I mean?
No, I'm with it. I'm just saying there's going to be there will be a different way that people are using to, be better at the game. So
there's always ways to be better at certain aspects of a game.
Yeah. Sure. Oh yeah, for sure.
But taking like if they had quick scoping in the game, I would expect them to get rid of that because that's not what a sniper is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But usually that's console anyways because it's like a hard lock when you scope in anyways. But they're also supposed to be firing while jumping will increase the inaccuracy So basically,
Yeah.
the
Stop
people
jump shooting.
jumping over everything to just keep shooting at people.
Dude, maybe they'll like do something about drop shotters. Like the fucking worst, man. Drop shotters are the worst.
I don't even know if you can drop shot in. I don't think I've ever tried because I've never been a big drop shotter.
I'd never have been either. So
I always, again, it's like another exploit where you're constantly aiming exactly where you're at and your whole body just drops.
Yeah.
But that I'm like, that's not even accurate at all. If you were to be shooting at somebody and just drop your body, you're feeling it and
away
your ADS.
That's the thing is you got to we have to remember that it is Battlefield. It's not Call of Duty, but it is Battlefield, and it's still not a realistic shooter. It's more realistic. I'll say it's more realistic than COD, but it's not like Tarkov realistic.
Right. Yeah.
So Escape from Tarkov had a new update for in the last 2 weeks. I think it was last week. I forgot to cover it.
Okay.
But they've been doing like a hardcore wipe. They've made it a little less hardcore now. I guess they've made it so you can get to the flea market a little sooner. A few things like that. The trader Ref, I've never seen him because I play PvE.
Mm-hmm.
He is now in the PvE mode, which is pretty cool. I've never seen him, so I'll be able to see that. I'm sure. The arena task lines in PvP and PvP are now contain special labeling for the game mode, which is nice.
PvP and PvP?
Yes, they'll be different. Yeah.
You just said PvP twice, is what I'm saying.
Oh, PvE, PvP. Yeah. Listen, the audience knew what I was talking about.
Yeah.
There's also some new clothing. I guess there's going to be a battle pass. Don't know what that is.
Huh.
I'll check
microtransaction is probably what it is.
Yeah. I'll check it out and I'll probably just grab it just to do it because I've already spent $250 on the game.
Yeah. I already spent $250. I mean, what's another $45?
But there's a bunch of other stuff. If you want to check that out, we'll put it in our Discord. We'll start sharing our Discord.
Yeah. We should have the Discord link in the bio.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go in there and actually start making some channels and stuff, breaking it down a little bit.
Yeah. We're gonna be working on the Discord over the next couple of weeks to the next month or two because Kai's got a baby coming, so we got stuff going on. But if you are into games, join the Discord. If you ever see one of us in one of the voice channels, hop in, say hi, we'll play some games. We'll tend to hang out there every now and then.
I'll definitely be playing some Helldivers pretty closely too because. I mean, so Helldivers is on the list. I mean, we might as well cover it. But
hang on. Let me finish with.
There's more to it. Okay.
Yeah. So we talk about a lot of things on the show, and a lot of pictures and stuff that we say that we're going to try to share.
Correct.
We don't end up sharing them, so we're going to start posting them in the Discord, and that way we can both do it. And if I see stuff in the Discord, I'll try to share it on our Instagram.
You know what? I'll post right now into the. Yeah. Wait, we don't even have a picture spot.
No, yeah.
You know what? We'll do it later. It's whatever.
But yeah, it's the Unqualified Gamers Discord. So check it out.
I gotta make a pictures channel. I'll make that. I'll make a pictures channel. Yeah. Then I'll post that bed that I was talking about.
If you go in there, CC Punishment, message me if you play Tarkov. You want to play some Tarkov, or when Battlefield comes out, I'm down. I'm down to roll. Or some Warzone people. I need a Warzone squad.
Chill, dude. Trying to get people to push away from that back into Battlefield.
Well, we still got 2 months, dude. All right, we do a month and a half. Yeah,
we do.
It's a long time, dude. It's a long time. But anyway, as Kai was saying, Helldivers 2 has dropped the update and completely ending the console wars. Right, console wars is over now.
Yeah, there were
PlayStation stuff is available on
Xbox. There were people on PlayStation saying that they're gonna kill off the Xbox people and make it toxic, kind of make them leave type of thing. But
there's always be people like that.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all were begging. Y'all were begging for the ODST troopers months ago. You were begging for us to join and drop in and save your asses.
I mean, us, your PC, you idiot.
I still identify as an Xbox.
I did buy the War Bond though. I did buy the ODST War Bond.
How much was it?
It's 1,500 super credits, which you can do super credit farming. I don't know how long they're going to keep that in the game.
Can you buy that with money?
You can buy super credits with money. Yeah, you can.
How much is 15,000?
1,500
enough to buy that, or enough to
it'd be about $15. 1,000 is $9.99. So it's about $15.
That's ridiculous. Come on, do they have a $15? They have enough that you could buy just to get 1,500? Is there an option?
I don't know. I don't remember. I had 500 and something. I got 1,000. You can do super credit farming though. So you go into level 1, and then you just search around the area, and the amount of super credits doesn't scale to the level. So I've
Okay.
gone into level 1 and found like 60 super credits in one match.
Oh, right
You
on.
don't even have to focus on the objective. You just go around a point of interest, you find the super credits, and then you just back out of the game. And then you
Yeah.
just keep going around and doing that. You can also get into bunkers by yourself if you have a mech or you have that warp pack. So you just get
Right
a
on.
mech, drop it down, and then back up to the door, get out, put you right in the bunker. And I found like
I got you.
30 super credits in a bunker once doing that. But either way,
I wonder how many I have.
that's completely free to go into a level 1 and get the super credits. So you don't have to pay for super credits.
You
can
keep
just
doing that over and over and
build
over
up
again.
and get the
Yeah,
super
yeah.
credits, right? So I was
I
a
like
little
that.
impatient and got 1,000. So another thing, don't tell the wife. But I mean, it was funny because there was a Call of Duty guy who joined Helldivers and started playing, and he bought the Warbond. So he paid to unlock the Warbond, and then he tried to get what was it, the rifle or the armor or something like that. But
Yeah.
so he wants to get everything unlocked within the Warbond by paying for the Warbond, but that's not how it works in Helldivers 2. So I'm just going to say that for Helldivers 2 people, if you're playing Helldivers 2, you unlock the Warbond, and then you have to complete missions to get medals to unlock the things within the Warbond.
Also, let us know in the comments, how's it going? How, like, if you're an Xbox guy, how's it going? The Xbox, are we playing together or are we not? Like, how's
I've
it
played
going?
I've played with a few Xbox players already and
Like
gave
your
them like my
friends or
name.
just randoms?
Yeah, both are my friends.
Okay.
One was Loa, and then the other one was Snap. I can't think of his name. Travis's friend that is on Xbox. So we've been playing that. There was a guy from Call of Duty though. Yeah, expecting you can't buy the actual items within the Warbond, just the Warbond.
Yeah.
But the player count the player count went from 146,000 to 390,000 within 7 minutes. So
Wow.
that's like 250,000 people increase. Now
Dude,
it's already up to 500,000. The player count
my,
is now up to 500,000.
my nephew has been patiently waiting for the 26th for ever since it was announced. Obviously, a couple months, right?
Right.
Super excited, pre-ordered it. He got the
Super system
whatever
pack.
the good version, the good big version or whatever, and
The one that you bought Reap.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, the the shitty part for him, the 26th was his first day of school.
Oh yeah.
So
See, I
poor
was working
kid
too. I didn't get to play until that night.
didn't get to play. I'm still thinking about taking the 10th off from work
For Battlefield.
for Battlefield. Yeah,
I mean, I
might.
guess you can do that as a grown
I
up.
might.
I mean, it's your choice.
Maybe. I mean, I don't take days off for anything else, so I may take
Yeah.
it off, and maybe I'll stream it to like the YouTube page or something.
I'm probably going to take some days off when the baby's born. That's probably my
Yeah, you should probably do that.
help the wife out around the house and stuff.
Yeah,
I will say
I'm not gonna come help out because I wouldn't really be any help.
Mhm.
And you live in Florida, and I live in Iowa,
Right.
so
Yeah, you're not going to help me.
No.
But I will say that the player count did not just increase on Xbox. That wasn't like 250,000 players on Xbox alone because Steam climbed up to 165K.
I
So,
figured
I don't know what
that
it is
Steam
now.
and PlayStation would probably want to get on too, just to like see.
Play with some friends from Xbox and stuff.
Like I would have liked to have just had us like film like the Super Earth and just seeing like how much progress was made.
Oh yeah,
like over the course of the first day.
Well, I mean, we're out of Super Earth now, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, well,
Now it's like a fight between the automatons and the Terminids, and
yeah, but I would like to have seen how much how much ground democracy
covered
took over.
Yeah,
you know?
I don't know how that's done either, because I mean each mission goes up a certain percentage and stuff like that. But does the percentage go up based on the player count, or how does that work?
Well, I'm sure. I'm sure player count, but I'm sure they were getting missions done faster with more people. So.
Yeah, it's possible, I suppose. But that's what I'm saying, though, is even though they're getting missions done faster, they have more people online, so it counts for less, is my question.
Oh, it does? Oh,
You know
okay.
what? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. That's my guess, because it always seems like even though we have more players, it still takes forever to get the mission completed. So I couldn't say. They do have a new... They've talked about, at least, or showcased what's going to be coming now that Xbox is on. One of the things now is we're going to be actually going to the Bugs' homeworld and fighting bugs on their planet.
Oh shit!
So you're going to be able to / have to go into caves and fight the bugs to complete some of the missions. And
Starting to be a lot of like Starship Troopers here. Like
it's very much like yeah. I mean, I've said that. I mean, the different
the bugs
systems are like
very
different
similar,
movies
too.
in a sense. So the Terminids are just like Starship Troopers. The automatons are obviously just like Terminator.
Yeah.
And then you have the Illuminate, which are like it's like a zombie movie kind of. You know, you just keep shooting those things; they don't die until you take their head off. So, I mean, and it's like War of the Worlds mixed with zombies. I don't know, but you'll also not be able to call down stratagems when you're in the cave unless there's a hole in the ceiling. So you're not going to get any support from your ship. You're not going to be able to get a resupply unless there's a hole in the ceiling. Yeah, to drop that stuff down.
Oh damn!
Which is crazy,
it's really
but cool all at the same time.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, they also have some new missions that they're going to be bringing with that. One of them is going to be called the Hive Lung, which is going to be part of the reason you have to go into the caves. So it's like this big organism. Basically, you like see the tentacles and stuff. But what that does is that hive lung is basically what pushes a lot of that fog onto the planet.
Okay.
My guess would be that that's going to be one of the first things you're going to want to do is take out that hive lung. Otherwise, the planet is just constantly covered in fog. You take that out, and then you can get the rest of the missions done.
I like it.
I believe they were saying that it's going to require a hell bomb backpack, though, because there's no way for you to drop a hell bomb from above to get it into the cave.
I don't know what that is. That's a hell bomb on the backpack, I guess. You just drop
it.
So
it's a stratagem that you can actually get within your stratagems that you can unlock. I think it's part of a war bond that you have to unlock in order to get it. My feeling is for this mission specifically, you will have to drop a backpack that they'll just automatically provide as a stratagem and then put it on and take it into the cave. That's going to be my guess. But it won't be available on any other mission but that one. Then they're going to have a mobile oil rig, which you have to drive around the map and then go to certain spots and drill for oil, obviously.
Yep.
But they did hint at something saying that there's going to be a cannon on top that will be very useful in case some enemies may want to come and destroy it. Kind of like a tank would be my guess.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it looks like a tank, so obviously that makes sense. But and then they're going to have new enemies themselves. The craziest one I've seen, it's called the Dragon Roach, which you know what a Bile Titan is, right?
Roach.
It's called the Dragon Roach. You don't know what a Bile Titan is?
Oh.
The really big one that spawns out of the ground and spews bile at you.
Okay, yeah.
It's like
I know what that is.
40 stories high. So it's basically a Bile Titan, but it can fly.
Okay.
And in order to kill it, you either have to take out its wings or take its face off or something like that. But
it'd be hard to hit with a stratagem if it's flying, right?
Correct. Yeah. Unless you get like the laser, because usually the laser will target specifically. But you're gonna have to use like a quasar cannon or the rockets or something. They have lock-on stratagems rockets, but again, I think it's probably gonna take a few hits or maybe the railgun or something. But now bugs are also gonna burrow. So the warrior's gonna burrow. The charger's going to burrow, and then the bile spewer is going to burrow.
There's one that does right now, right? When you shoot at it? Or no? Am I wrong?
Oh, okay. I don't know of anything that burrows. Oh, there is a charger in a sense that I can't think of what the name of the specific charger is, but what happens is it opens up its head, and then it puts tentacles into the ground.
Okay, yeah, I saw that. So yeah, all right.
So that's something that in a sense burrows. You just got to find where its body is. But these will be like literally the whole bug will go underground. And you'll see the mound of dirt kind of moving as it goes through the ground. Usually what it's supposed to do is like charge at you and go in a straight line. So if you move out of the way, it pops up and you're supposed to kill it when it pops up. Or you can throw a grenade or something and blow it up while it's underground. But, gotcha. I mean, that's going to be, I'm sure, a pain in the ass, especially the bile spewers. They're supposed to go to like a blind spot behind you somewhere and then just jump up and start spitting out bile. So you're like,
right on.
Cool. Why not?
I like it.
Do you? You don't play enough to really like it.
No.
You know what I mean?
I don't.
I think you've played once since like this supposed update was coming out. And
I haven't played a lot of video games. It looks like I've been pretty slammed, but I want to. I'm just kind of waiting on Battlefield 6.
Okay. Well, then let me ask you this then. Since you haven't been playing many video games, have you heard about? I know you're huge into MMA and WWE, all that good stuff. Have you heard about the Raja Jackson incident?
Dude. I heard about that at like 2:00 in the morning when it happened. I got up and got on my phone. You know how I get on my phone and
Right.
fuck around. And I saw that. Holy shit, dude!
What do
What a
you think?
psycho! Absolute psychopath. Should
Arrested.
not be out with humans. Like, does not belong in society.
So people were
Like,
saying, I will say, okay, so for people who don't know, Raja Jackson is the son of Rampage Jackson,
yes,
which is
yes,
a champion in the
Quentin
UFC
Rampage
world.
Jackson,
Right. Okay.
so like one
So
of the OG goats. Yeah.
right. So Raja went to an MMA or not an MMA,
We
I'm
went
sorry,
to
a pro
professional
wrestling
show.
Right.
Yeah.
And so there's a guy there named Psycho Stu who thought that when he saw him come to the area they were in and he had these cameras on him,
he thought he was
an actor.
working. He thought he was working with the professional wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
So they call it a work when you're working when like you hit somebody or kick somebody. The other person's supposed to sell that they were hit in professional wrestling. Hits him with a pop or a beer can on the head.
It was a prop can, yeah.
But obviously didn't hurt. Exploded on his head. But you could he hit it like on his own hand or whatever, or with his own hand.
He put his hand on his head and then hit it across. And again, prop
didn't hurt the kid. Didn't hurt the kid.
It didn't
hurt the kid.
Now the
Sideways,
excuse was that he had a concussion before he did that.
No, there's no excuse for this shit, man. Like, so
now, someone did say that if he would have went off and hit him at that moment, it would
have been understandable.
Got it. Understandable.
100%. So basically, they had talked to Raja about, hey, you can go in the ring during his match and you can get your receipt back. Which, when let's say that me and you are in a professional wrestling match and you accidentally punch me too hard.
Right. The receipt is
you punching
me back.
Yeah, hit you back.
Now, I will say this.
You earned it.
Let me say this before we get into the ring thing.
Yeah.
Moments after that, Psycho Stu apologized.
Yeah.
They shook hands on it.
Yeah.
He said, I'm sorry. I thought you were working. I thought you were part of it. I was trying to sell it. Like, that's my fault. I didn't understand.
Yep.
Rajai shook his hand, said, I get it now. Like, he understands what happened.
Yeah, but all the way to his seat, he was talking about beating his ass.
2 hours before the match.
Yeah. So he talked on camera about really kicking his ass for real.
Taking it off script, yeah.
And then beside the ring, he was live on Kick talking about, I'm going to beat this motherfucker up for real. Like, he doesn't know what's going to happen.
50 subs to knock him out.
Oh, yeah. And slides in the ring during this dude's match, picks him up, and slams him. First of all, in my experience, in both worlds, it looked like either he was knocked out from the slam.
I think he was.
Because his head hit the ground. It looked like he was, but maybe he was selling it. Maybe he wasn't knocked out.
It's possible he sold it, but I mean the way his head smacked.
Oh yeah.
Because normally when you're doing that kind of a slam, you're not like slinging their body. You're like kind of bringing it down.
Oh yeah. You never do that. He slammed him down.
He was slinging it. Yeah.
And dude was already knocked out. At that point, his arms stopped moving.
Right.
And dude hit him. I think I've heard 27 times. It was definitely over 20.
It wasn't. Yeah, I don't think it was 27. It was 20 plus over 20. I think it was close.
Over 20.
Yeah.
Over 20. I've heard 23. I've heard 27. But regardless, absolute haymakers down on the dude's head. Even in MMA, that's not acceptable.
Right.
Like, that's not acceptable. Like,
no.
Like, if you're a piece of shit, like, yeah, get as many licks as you can until the ref gets there. Dude's out cold. Like, one or two, maybe.
From as soon as he dropped him on his head, yeah, he's been out.
Yeah, one or two, like, before the ref gets to you, you might get one or two in. But, like, a real dude, like a good person, good dude, is not going to hit you anymore after they know you're already knocked out.
Right.
Most of them just walk away. But, like, people are trying to pull him off of him. He's not coming off. What they should have done, like, honestly, what they should have done was all of the wrestlers should have got out there and just beat the shit out of him. They should have there should have been 10 of them there beating the shit out of the kid.
Yeah.
He's like 21 or 22 years old.
Something.
And that's what should have happened. And
someone should have literally just jumped on and put a figure 4 on him and just put him to sleep.
I'm surprised that he didn't get his ass kicked. I heard he did get hit in the face once or something. I don't know.
Or something.
Somebody bit. Yeah, hey.
Yeah.
get your licks in, man. But
there was the wrestler who did stop him. I guess Raja tried to put a double leg on him, and he
he
the double leg.
stuffed it real quick.
Yeah, he was like,
well, I mean, dude, Raja, I believe, fought at 155.
Mm-hmm.
So the dude that was in there was at least 230, probably. Like, they actually got a hold of him.
Right.
You're not gonna. I mean, the dude was pretty strong. You're not gonna, you're 155, or you're not gonna do that. But regardless, like, I seen the videos after, and he looked like he didn't give a shit about it. And then when his manager or somebody called him and said, "Dude, flatlined in the ring," he like huffed, and it's like, "Oh, I'm in trouble."
Yeah, he's
like, you could tell he's in trouble.
Yeah, but the way he said,
still no apologies.
My bad.
Still no apologies.
Which is insane.
My bad's not an apology.
My bad.
That's all. I'm sorry, I got in trouble.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Not only that, I mean, as he was walking away, he was like, "I'm tired of people calling me a bitch and blah blah blah." Like, that was nobody there. Nobody said that then. The guy apologized. You accepted the apology. That's nothing to do with what was happening there. You don't take what the internet has trolled you on, and take it out on somebody else in the ring.
Like, it really surprises me because, like, in the fighting world, like, you learn to be, like, respectful, right? And there's a lot of fighters that aren't respectful, and they're not, like, good dudes or whatever, but he's in that lineage, like, of Rampage, like,
right.
I'm surprised he turned out into that person. Although Rampage did say that his other kids, he saved up for college for them, and he did save up for bail money for Raja. So, I mean, he was probably right,
Right. I think this is going to be, well, he's probably going to need about, I know that the police were going to have some sort of investigation open, which,
as far as I know, he has not been arrested yet.
Not yet. Not that I've seen. No. Now there is an investigation that's supposed to be active, and Psycho Stu has been awake in the hospital.
Lost some teeth.
Lost teeth. Yeah. Apparently he was choking on them when I was in the ring. He flatlined for, I think, 6 minutes while he was in the ring. So, I mean, I guess it's all going to depend on Psycho Stu if he wants to press charges, which I don't know why he wouldn't, because, again,
I can tell you why he wouldn't. Because Rampage is probably going to offer him some money.
Possible.
But, and you also have to think, he's a kid, and he ain't got no money. So if you sue him and you win $10 million, are you ever going to see it? You
don't even have to sue him. Just it's just prison time. You don't have to sue for money.
But like, obviously you want,
without going for money. You just want him to.
Obviously, you want some compensation for. He's not going to be able to wrestle for.
Oh, sure, you're going to want some compensation. I'm not saying he's not going to want compensation, but there is something which I learned this from Love After Lockup. I can't think of what the name of it is, but basically, if you commit a crime, right, and then there's charges brought against you, you owe money to the government for that. So when you get out, your check can pretty much get dwindled down
for sure,
for payment towards this. In a sense, like a government loan from.
I can't think of what it's called, but also, Mr. Beast stepped in and offered to pay all the medical bills.
Yeah,
he did. That's cool.
Yeah, that was nice.
That's cool. So it's just a shitty situation. And I mean, the dude's 0-1 in MMA. You're in as professional wrestler,
which I think that career's over. I mean, he got banned from Kick now.
Yeah,
so he's no longer able to stream on Kick, which I would feel like he's not going to be able to go to Twitch. After that,
probably not.
So,
yeah, it's just a horrible situation. Thoughts and prayers to Psycho Stu and his family, and just that kid just should not be loose. I mean, this is the first time. This is the first thing. This isn't the last thing this kid's gonna do. Like, he's gonna fuck somebody up.
If he gets away with this and doesn't have to spend any time in jail or anything like that. That's part of the problem with not having a consequence. Like, if money talks and his dad is able to basically bail him out and they're going to let him walk, then I think he'll be able to. Yeah, then that will cause more problems later, because now you're not having to face any consequences of your action.
Yeah,
and then now you're gonna be like, well, if I get mad again, I guess I'll just go off because I'm not gonna.
My dad will just pay.
I'm not gonna double think. Yeah, I'll just. My dad's gonna pay him off or whatever. I'm not gonna double think about my actions and stop myself from doing them.
Up until now, I have not seen an apology. I heard he blamed the cameraman somehow for some reason. I don't know how he did that. Maybe. I don't know, but I don't know how you blame a cameraman for you going off and crushing someone's face.
Yeah,
but it's just not cool. It's just not a good thing.
No.
Yeah, bad for the sport, bad for wrestling, bad for everything. So
yeah,
not cool.
Yeah. With blaming, since he blamed the cameraman on that, Twitch is now blaming Well, at least they make it seem like they're blaming the price increase on streamers themselves. So there was a notification that was sent out for a streamer. I just put streamer name because it's kind of what it was. So they came up on Apple, the Apple app or whatever. So when the subscription comes through through Apple, if that's how you pay or whatever, a person got a notification from one of their streamers, and they sent it to the streamer, and the streamer was like, "This isn't me. This is Twitch themselves." Literally, the notification that came up on their phone said subscription, and then it said the streamer's name is increasing the price of their subscription through Twitch live streaming to $40.75 every 6 months on 8/22. So they made it seem like
the streamer
was
did it.
Yeah, the streamer was telling them, "Hey, I'm going to be increasing my prices just so you're aware," or they're increasing. But
little life hack for everybody: if you watch Twitch content or Kick content or any kind of streamer content, and you subscribe to them, do it on the computer.
Yeah,
do not do it on your phone.
I
think
so
on Apple, it costs like $8 a month.
No, does it really?
It's at least $1 more to do it on.
If
Apple.
you do it, I think if you do it through the Twitch app, you can still use Apple Pay to make the payment, but it's not a subscription through Apple, if that makes sense.
Oh, I don't know. If I do it on my phone and I just do it through the Twitch app, it costs more than it does if I do it on the computer. I know that for a fact.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't think I've ever paid on the phone. I just think you can pay on the phone. But
yeah, you can. Yeah, okay. Let me see what Twitch price is now. It's $5.99 on your computer, so $6, and
which we knew about. We knew about that price increase.
Yeah, and it's what was it for 6 months?
$40.75,
which is crazy. I'm trying to check this out here, see what it costs to subscribe. On the phone. On the phone, on your iPhone. So on my iPhone, to subscribe through the Twitch app, it is not $5.99. It is $7.99. Like I said, $8 to go right from the.
Yeah, Twitch apparently, app. If you're doing a 6-month subscription, it's about $6.80 per month on average. If you do the 6-month subscription, so
that's got to be on your phone though, right? Because if
yeah, that's through the Apple. Yeah. So
that's ridiculous. Yeah. So make sure if you do. The Twitch streamer still gets the same amount of money. They don't get $4. They still get $3.
Right.
So they will get it as if you did it on the computer for $6 and you're paying $8. So Twitch is taking more than 50% then. And I guess Twitch and Apple are getting money in that aspect. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
But don't do that.
Don't waste your money on.
Don't do it.
Yeah, that convenience sake, I guess. There is also the streamer of the decade, which I don't know. Did you hear who won?
No.
XQC wins.
I was going to say, I have some
esports
guesses.
Award for, streamer of the decade.
Okay.
He did react to someone made a post on X saying, like, here's some of his past awards or, like, accomplishments that he's done over these past 10 years. And when he reacted to it, he said, if you look at these, every single peak that he has was either view botting or drop farming. So, I mean,
well, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of issues with, I guess, FaZe was.
Yeah,
was
a lot of people have been called out for view bot. Some people have tried to say like Asmongold, but like a lot of people are also like he doesn't care enough to want to view bot.
No, he doesn't.
He's not that kind of person. So I don't.
But a lot of times with the whole FaZe thing, I don't think that the actual streamers knew what was going on.
Yeah, I guess that's also possible. But
from
some
what
of them,
I've heard,
probably were doing it.
Some of them possibly knew.
I could definitely see
what I hear.
FaZe clan doing something like that, though.
Yeah, but I hear like some of the streamers didn't know they were being botted, and they're like, I wasn't being botted, but. So I mean, which honestly,
and say like they didn't know they were,
which honestly makes a lot of sense because, like I was saying before, man, like there's a lot of streamers that their numbers are half of what they used to be.
Right. But was it the view botting lockdown?
Yeah, I mean, the last couple of months it's been way down. So I mean, there's still a lot of people getting a lot. But,
I'm not surprised. It's just like the hackers. You know, when they get caught, they're like, "Oh, I've never hacked in my life," and then they're like, "Here's exact proof that you were doing."
I wouldn't cheat in a chess tournament. Like, come on now, guys.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't cheat in a chess tournament.
There was a guy. I can't think of his name now. So he does a lot of Siege content, and he talked about it appears that more cheaters are on console than there are on PC. And he looked at when he did this basis, though, he did say that exploits are counted as cheating. So like even Ubisoft came out and said if you're shown exploiting, you're going to be banned for cheating because it's cheating.
So my thing with all this is this makes perfect sense to me because I think most cheaters are using the Cronus then or Cronus or something like that.
That's a huge part of it is the Zen.
I think that's got to be a big part of it because just anybody can buy that thing and use it.
Right.
So yeah.
And they also have, so there was a Castle exploit, which basically if they use Castle, it crashed the server. And what he did was look at the stats between Castle and his usage / ban rate. And on PC lobbies, he went up about 3%, but in ranked, he wasn't really banned at all. Like he wasn't even in the top tier of banning, which made it appear obviously that people weren't afraid of him being picked enough to even ban him because it wasn't happening all that often. As to our console, his pick rate went up 11%. And then he was the number 4 pick ban because so many people were afraid of him being exploited and crashing the server, which shows that when
awesome.
console gets that chance to use an exploit, they use it. And then you were saying earlier, Zim and Cronus, like it's insane.
So the Cronus, I remember they were like $70 before. They're $127 now on Amazon. Pizza. And there's a new thing called the Lead Joy, which is that's like the Zim thing. It's so you can use keyboard and mouse on console. Yeah, so there's always gonna be something new that people are gonna be able to use to get around because they banned the Zim, then they gotta ban this one too. You know. So.
Well, as we talked about too with consoles, what people are starting to do too is they're getting a separate PC, and it doesn't have to be a gaming PC itself. But what they do is they put the hacks on the PC and then run it through the console. Yeah. So you can't really see the cheats because it's not something on the console that's being pushed through it and scanned for. It's something that's running on a separate hardware entirely and being fed to the console.
Well, you got to think about this, right? How long have they been fighting piracy with music? And with
actually, piracy
movies?
went down a lot when streaming came out, but now it's gone back up because prices have increased so much. Yeah,
but there's an alternative, right?
Right.
There's an easier way to get it. I don't see cheating ever going away because it's.
I don't think it'll ever, unless I think so. Someone said this, and it made sense to me. This is what I thought made sense. Obviously, they get like some people get like hardware banned or IP banned, stuff like that, right? And this has been a pretty big debate. I think. Let us know in the comments what you think. People are getting either hardware IP banned, but what they should be getting is a fine or like jail time. Maybe not jail time. Maybe that's a little insane, but they're talking about like maybe they should get fines, like almost like a ticket, kind of like a speeding ticket, but a cheating ticket. So whenever you're cheating, you actually get like a certain amount.
That's just hard.
It's hard to say, but only for like multiplayer games, right? So you and I spend money on a game. This person who's cheating has now ruined this gaming experience for us, and it's almost like stealing from us, kind of.
I mean, it is, but that's just hard because I don't want any more. Like, I don't know.
You don't want to get caught.
No.
Oh, my bad.
No, I don't know. Like, I feel
it's
like
hard to say because it's online and it's a game.
Yeah, and I feel like that's a
slippery slope.
Yeah, slippery slope. That once you open that, there's no going. Like it's just going to get worse.
And then what do they count as cheating? Right, like an exploit is cheating.
And look at me, I got wrongfully banned in Fortnite. I got hardware
there
banned.
was no evidence of you cheating that I'm aware.
Yeah.
That I don't know.
I did get around that by I bought new RAM.
Right.
And I didn't even know that would fix it, but that was enough to change my hardware.
Yeah, sure, but. Either I'm just saying I understand like it's hard to say. Like I feel like you purchasing on a single player game, whatever, dude. Who cares? It's your own game. Do whatever you want.
Okay. You know what? You know what I would be okay with?
It's like stealing from them.
You know what I would be okay with, right?
Them having to pay the people they cheated against.
No.
Ooh, that would have been cool.
Well, maybe. Okay. How about this? Right. Let's say that that you're a cheater and you got busted. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So. I wouldn't have an issue with instead of hardware banning or permanently banning somebody because what if somebody did install something on their computer that got scanned as a cheat or whatever. But like $150 to unlock your account and unlock your hardware ban, and then that money gets evenly divided by all the people that were in the lobby that you got busted in. Like not cash wise,
but
as like
the hard part is that is like
content.
How long did it take for them to get busted? Because maybe they've played 100 games and now you've got
you're right, but like hey, we know for a fact you got caught here.
Mm-hmm.
You got caught here. $150 unlocks and you can play again. But you're like now on a list that you're going to be watched for a while. But like the people in that game, the one you got caught in, I understand. Like it's the same thing as speeding, right? If you get pulled over for speeding, you're not going to get it like, oh yeah, I was speeding Tuesday too. But it's not going to give you 2 tickets. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I wouldn't be opposed to like $150. That's a hefty enough fine.
What if you have to pay $150 and they ban your account? Then you have to pay to get it unlocked and pay your fine. That's going to be like $150 for some people are just going to be like, whatever. You could have streamers literally cheating every single day and they just be like,
oh, yeah. I mean, you're right. But at least the people that are in the game will be like, oh, yeah, this person. And it should like notify you. This person was caught cheating. Mm-hmm. And here is your in-game currency that they paid for you.
Oh, it'd be in-game currency.
Yeah, I would be okay with that. I would be okay with that. That way you can't just, like...
They ruin that part of the game for you, so now you get a little compensated in game.
You get a little in-game currency. I'd be okay with that.
From their account.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that. Not instantly charged. If they want to play it again, they have to pay that. If not, like I think
if they want to play it again, they have to buy a whole. Yeah. They have to get a whole new account. They have to rebuy the game and everything.
Yeah, but like I'm fine with that too.
Zero.
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm okay with that.
That'd be okay.
Yeah.
I
don't know. It's a hefty discussion to have. So.
It's hard, and you'd have to find boundaries on how all that would work too. Because, like you said, like if there's like an exploit, especially if you don't know necessarily, like who's the first person to find out that castle exploit, you don't know. There's also I was watching a thing in Rust where if you put a floaty in the table, whatever the table is, the crafting table, you put a floaty in there, and then you go into it, instantly boots you out of the game. And so what this dude was doing was setting up the crafting table, putting the floaty in there, and then as people came to his base, in a sense, as soon as they got kicked out of the game, he would take all their stuff and then kill them. And I mean, he does that as trolling anyways, but I mean, that's an exploit that later could be considered cheating. Now he's going, every single person he did that to.
Right. So one thing I did like about Call of Duty back in the day, well, not back in the day, like Warzone had been out for about a year or two at this point, probably 2 years at this point. I got shadow banned. So in I don't know if anybody knows what that is. You basically go into hacker lobbies where everybody that's shadow banned, that's the only lobbies you're in. Mm-hmm. And it is very friggin' obvious that people are hacking and that most people are hacking in there. And it lasted about 2 weeks. So what they do is they throw you in those lobbies for 2 weeks, which makes you not even want to play if you're not a hacker because everybody else is hacking and you can't really do much. But I did like that they did that because Fortnite just banned me. That was it. Mm-hmm. Instead of like, from what I read online, they do that and then they like eventually will go over your account and see if they think you're cheating. And I was on shadow banned. So that's one thing that Call of Duty did. I don't know if they still do that. I have no clue, but I know they did do that at one point. And I liked that because I mean, it sucked being in those lobbies, but I got mass reported. I know for a fact, like I was playing with a bunch of people. Mm-hmm. I was playing with people that I knew, and I'm pretty sure I was getting reported. We were playing custom games, and I'm pretty sure they were reporting me when I would kill them. So I got reported a bunch one night. So
that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know if it was Call of Duty. I can't remember who it was, but somebody was doing it to where basically what happened is they'd put like make people invisible if you were cheating. They would have like ghost people that you'd start shooting at if they weren't really there. I can't remember which one it was, but
they did that too. Yeah, they did that too. Then they had like invisible like pillars that you would lock on to if you had aimbot. Mm-hmm. So as much as people complain about Call of Duty not going after the hackers, they have in some aspects of it. And like I said, I did appreciate that they didn't just ban me altogether.
Well, part of the problem with just doing that though is they had devs that were literally selling the coding for how their anti-cheat was working to create cheats against that. So.
But
really a double.
I mean, you got to get rid of those people. But
yeah. Once you find out who they are, gone. you're gone.
Right.
They have Nintendo also has I mean, we've been talking a lot of crap on Nintendo, which rightfully so.
Yeah.
So they just had
The Elden Ring got released on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard it plays fine plugged in, and when you play it on the TV, is what I've heard.
That was the dock. So they had the dock running at Gamescom, and people were told that they're not allowed to record the game playing at Gamescom because even though it was docked and they were playing it, it was like every single time the person turned, the game would lag.
So I watched a few people on TikTok that were like, it works pretty good on the dock, but it was unplayable without the dock. So
yeah, this has happened. Apparently, Final Fantasy VII Remake was running at 40 frames per second, according to Nintendo Life. And then they're thinking, some people were reporting.
It switched 60 frames? Must be. I thought
it went up. Yeah, it went up to 60. Yeah. Okay. And then they're saying that reports with Cyberpunk were having some of the same problems. So now,
surprised.
like, they're wanting to make Red Dead Redemption 2 part of like a third party game for Nintendo as well. But it's like,
yeah,
how is that going to run on this? If
every other GTA runs pretty good on it, doesn't it?
I'll be honest. I don't know.
I don't know.
On Nintendo, so I don't even have a
Switch. I don't have a Switch.
Yeah. Ask Red. Casey.
But if you don't have a Switch, you could get the ROG Ally that's not out yet, and I thought it was. And I went back on there and I can't find the same image. I think that they put it on there.
I think you found a fake site.
No, it was BestBuy.com, bro.
I feel like you found a fake
site.
No,
it was BestBuy.com.
I'm almost positive it was a fake site.
I promise. I know BestBuy.com.
You thought
I buy shit on there. Speaking of which, Corsair. Come on, guys. Like I buy all Corsair shit because it's supposed to be good, and in which my mouse problem, like this is the
both of the Corsairs,
the Corsair Dark Pro they're wireless,
right?
But they you plug them in to charge them. The first one I had, amazing mouse, loved it. It was pretty beat up and just stopped working one day. I did buy I went and bought a second one, then I come home and it was working again. But the second one, it's when you scroll, it will scroll down sometimes. When you're scrolling up, it'll mess up the scroll. So I did contact them, and they're like, yeah, send it in. We'll send you a replacement. I never did that. That's on me.
So what are you yelling at Corsair for?
Because I just upgraded my computer, and I spent $300 on this new Corsair AIO with the screen on it. Because I got my logo on there and the Unqualified Gamers logo in there. Pretty cool. Dude, it's been making grinding noises. And I'm like, what the hell? I looked it up, and it's like, oh, it's a thing. You can send it in. And it's like, what am I supposed to do for the month it takes them to send it to me? Like, if I send it in, what am I supposed to do? So I do have a buddy that's
maybe it'll be like Xbox where now, because I think you had to send yours in, and then
you had to send
the replacement.
You had to send it in first. Yeah. But I do have a buddy that's got like a fan cooler I can put on there for a short time until I can borrow that until I get it back. It just pisses. It shouldn't be inconvenienced. Like, send me a new one, dude. I'm sorry, but it's messed up.
Yeah, do like Amazon. Like they'll send you a new product.
Yeah,
and that's a certain amount of time, or else your account just gets charged again.
Maybe they will. I don't know. I would just rather have the new one. Like, I don't want to have to be changing it out constantly.
I like that idea where they send you the thing, and then if you don't send back
then they charge you. Yeah,
they charge you for the second one.
I'm okay with that. And you know what? They'll probably charge me for it because I probably won't ship it out. Yeah. And that's on me if that happens.
Right. Yeah.
But I prefer that. Or I don't know. Or send me like a cheaper one that I can use until I get mine back. Because what if somebody doesn't have a buddy that has
a cheaper one? Because then they got to worry about that coming. They got to keep extra track of that one coming back too. Just send me.
Yeah, I like that idea. Send me the replacement, and then I'll ship it out.
Maybe we can talk to them about it. You know what else helps too is just having a corded mouse.
That's my AIO.
Oh,
my cooler
no. I'm talking about
CPU.
For your mice though. That were continuously your things keep breaking down. Oh, okay. All right, my bad. Oh yeah, see, mine's permacord.
I don't like corded mice.
Yeah, well, get over it. Just give it enough slack; it'll be fine.
I got enough. I just don't like
it. One company I would say that's been somewhat on a roll has been ASUS.
Yeah.
They came out with a ROG Swift 26.5-inch OLED monitor This thing is getting 720 hertz refresh rates.
Yeah.
But it's at 720p.
720p.
Yeah. You can do
540 hertz at 1440.
So
that's legit.
Yeah. So I mean, if you want to play like Call of Duty or something where you need that refresh rate high, you're not going to have like details on the shrubbery. But
okay, so don't be telling people that because they'll go out and buy that. You're probably not going to get that amount of. You're not going to. I'll just say it, you're not going to get those frames on Call of Duty. You're just not. I'm telling you, you're not. I mean,
it's going to be part of your internet connection too.
I have a badass computer, and I do have a 4060 Ti, and I get about 140 frames. But I could get my setup does 240 frames. But you're not going to get 500.
I think it's a part of the response time too. I mean, similar to like your mouse and keyboard, your response times matter, right? So this has a 0.03 millisecond response time, and it has the HDR 500 True Black certification. So like your darkest darks are going to be so much darker. The outlines, everything is going to be.
I'm sure it's cool monitor. What does that cost? You know what the price
I couldn't find the price on it. I was all over the place. It does have a 30% smaller stand. It's ultra thin, and then like the back of it is kind of see through. So I mean that kind of gives it a good look. But
yeah, I didn't even see it for sale yet.
I had a hard time finding the price honestly, and I even checked the BestBuy.com. I made sure it was the real Best Buy too.
Oh shit. And what was the size on that monitor?
26.5 inch.
26.5. Okay, yeah. I have a 31.5 inch MSI monitor.
I'm sorry, CZ.
I love it. It's only 1080p though, so
okay. Well,
but I love it.
Get over it though. But
yeah, we got anything else to add, Kai? Or are we done?
I don't think so. I think we're good there. Unless you got anything. You got anything?
We might have a guest soon. We might have a baby soon. I don't know. I don't know.
All things are possible. First. Yeah.
But yeah, take it away. Let's get out of here.
Well, thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to put in the comments, like whether you agree or disagree with like Raja or, maybe other things we discussed. Maybe something you want us to bring up next week and we can put it in the show, discuss it. You can also catch our show on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio. Are we still going live on Rumble? I feel like we haven't been.
No, we haven't been. I've been dropping the ball on that. Join the Discord, dude. Join the Discord.
Do join the Discord. Discord should be the first link, basically, other than the link tree. The link tree also has the Discord. Follow us on Patreon, Facebook, X, TikTok, and Instagram.